More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kid Brewer Stadium. The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff.
First time playing at App State in the Rock.
Fair catch, called for and
It's
made.
going to be interesting. New playbook, so we're going to do some coaching suggestions here.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on that game. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anger. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Oh, come on, get the block.
He ended up going
I knew it was a blitz. I just thought I could get that, get a block and just get enough room to get through there. Couldn't find what I was looking for, though. That's the problem with the new playbook.
5 times in last week's victory. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. A first down for the offense. On the ground, it's Winston.
Come on.
Got room at the 35. Open runway ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball and let him go to work.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
On second down, he'll fire. Now improvising. And he can't find a receiver, and down he
Insta
goes.
rollout.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game.
Actually,
they
wasn't
know
too
they've got to be
instant.
able to get after the QB.
He did
This one,
hesitate a little
put some
bit.
pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And
Yes,
here
sir.
comes the pressure, and there he
Good
goes
stuff.
down again.
And a great
Steve
job by the
Cousins.
defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. Oh, spins away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
He'll try to pop the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Forgot Biggums
Just a
ain't the
solid
spinning type.
stop by this sophomore. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
4th down, and the punt
to
team
open it up
sends
next
it
drive.
the other way. Here's the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David,
stuff.
they're just going to
Taking
have to do a
Bird.
better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate.
Like the pressure.
It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the game
Ooh-wee.
They'll start the drive here with first
Crackling
down
pop.
to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna take a shot at this DB.
Come on, you can't underthrow that.
They made him pay. It's intercepted.
You can't underthrow
And he's
that.
wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is
I'm holding the
never
button,
going to
too.
forget. His first interception of the season. Great job
That's wild.
reading the QB's
Terrible
eyes
throw.
and getting to the football.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught
Come
it,
on.
and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
About to come through
And
there,
he
torpedo
takes it
him.
in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gonzalez. Pulled down at the 18,
And I'm mad
and the
he threw a
decision
bad
to
pass.
bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Oh, my
No, it
God.
certainly can't. I think one good way
Dude,
to
run your route.
turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or
He was
find an
there.
easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Let's see what they've got on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
How about the quarterback there, buying a little bit of time, a little Houdini act, breaking the tackle, breaking the sack. Maybe now you want him to get his eyes back downfield and try to make a play, but the pressure definitely sped him up and forced the incompletion.
Quarterback moving. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession of the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense...
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead.
Man,
And
come
he's
on.
loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineer.
Dude, halfbacks are ridiculous.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense.
No, we don't have a lot of speed on
create
defense.
Explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 21 to South Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Oh, man, he got bumped right when I was throwing it. Six.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's complete.
Got to work on that timing.
And they pick up just a few on that.
I think I got to throw it a little sooner to make it to where he's behind the line or the blockers there.
Manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gonzalez. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
God dang it, I don't have the plays I want. Shoot, I have to just run this.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, he hurls one deep down the left side.
Give me an animation. I'm spamming L1.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have.
Let me see. Is this a 99 speed dude? Because he just keep tossing them up to him, so. Oh, 97 speed. Okay.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Completes the shuffle pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The Mountaineers will keep this drive going.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Quick toss. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up.
Crash a little bit sharp of an angle.
And find a little crease for your
Had a better opportunity to get there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. Running with power. Nice.
A little wear and tear on him.
The defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll try to run for it.
Oh, shoot.
At
I
the
think
40,
he said
here
a
he goes.
Save the touchdown.
There they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Going with the ground game left. He breaks a tackle.
Almost got that Tecklenburg. Cleaned up, though.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football and let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Right.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. And he could not get loose on the run.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No sir, no mas, get it together.
He makes it grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Trying to pound their way in.
He caught me trying to switch.
Touchdown, App State.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. One more snap coming before halftime. Corners are going to bail. Comes out throwing on first down. He unleashes a long one. Fires it into traffic and is picked off. Trying to take it back. He
Just had to try
pick,
one.
but not the pick six.
Pinto don't have the arm to really get there like that. I think that was a pretty far pass anyway, from the 20,
Wait 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
well,
update.
about 70. Not a bad pass.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half.
All right, defense.
Fair catch called for
Gotta get
and
a stop.
made. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll try the run. Drag down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I gotta stop letting them fall forward.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
Yeah, I was trying
He's
to
got
get through
enough
there.
for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
And a 9-yard gain
Yeah,
on
the
first
O-line
down
is
leaves
cold.
him with second and short. That last run puts him in the 6,000-yard club for his career.
To be the focal point of an offense and to be durable and to bring your best week in and week out and have an offense built around you to get to 6,000 yards, that's incredible, Palmer.
Yeah, and David never resting on his laurels either. I think there are a lot of running backs out there that if they had the success he had early in their career, they would have taken their foot off the gas. They would have been protecting themselves to play in the NFL. This guy keeps getting better, and he stays hungry.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he was straining for
I forgot
the
these
goal line,
dudes
but
can't
the
cover like
defense
that.
stopped him short.
This is the wrong team
I
for
love
me
it.
to
The
be doing
offense
stuff
being
like that.
aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
The Mountaineers are marching down the field. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And
Gotta
you
remember
can.
how to
Get
play
on
with
the
this squad
football straight
defensively,
ahead.
man. I
Get
forget
it
they
for
can't.
6. Nice job by the big
Can't
fella.
do all that stuff. We're not equipped for the
TCU
man
will
coverage
send
and
its
stuff like
offense
that.
back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets drilled.
It was open.
Didn't
have the time.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score.
2 drops by the halfback.
You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin,
Stop
what
the
do you
run
got?
game in the streets.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup.
Judge, you got to make them pass.
Toledo is
I
ahead
can't
of
make
this
them pass.
This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes. He lets one fly deep, and he hauls it in at the 30.
That was too flat. He should have threw that way higher.
And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Runs on outside runs all day. Stretches. It's fast enough to just hit the edge.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Oh, man, I missed him.
It's boom. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space.
Man, that should have been a head-on collision.
He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. The The inside handoff.
Oh, shoot. I thought they were giving me the outside guy.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's McNeil.
What the heck?
Touchdown, App State. And the beatdown has ensued. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
What?
Take a little
That was
exit.
a weird dive.
You did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
TCU 14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go
Come
right
on,
back
fellas. He's standing right there by you.
No, that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love when
Little
QBs
sprint
break
blood
the
there.
pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He wants to take the top off. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Thought he might have had a step there, but he didn't.
One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed him, man. Gave him just a little too much.
Come on,
You know,
fellas.
it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, shoot.
Inside the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Gets it
It's weird
inside
they
the
made me
10,
take
picks
like
up
a
a
false
yard.
step.
They'll mark it at the 9.
slot there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, App State 42, TCU 14.
Man, I forgot I
Second
had
down
3
now as they're
quarters
ready to go back to work.
Here we go.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Appalachian State! And the route is
The
on.
last little bump ran
That
into
score might be the one to put
tight
them
end or
over the
somebody.
top and run this winning streak to
What the
9.
heck? Max.
Points,
Mickovic,
and more points.
Tadic.
This offense has had their way. They
Seen
just
that name.
keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he puts through the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
49, TCU 14.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gonzalez.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He wants to throw here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Anger. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got enough.
Fires deep toward the
That's a
end zone.
terrible pass.
And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Other things I think I'm missing. I'm trying to find them in this book.
What's going on?
Can't find them.
Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The
Just need to
program
spend
that
some more
turned
time
out
with
Bruce
the book, that's all.
Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game.
Speed boost.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Here's the handoff.
Dang it, I knew that was a fake. I was trying to get through.
Working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Quarterback on the keeper.
Even when I read it right, it doesn't work right. Like I read it right, but it's like I'm just out of position.
Their quarterback running these QB designed runs.
Like there's a
you saw
blocker
right
there or somebody. Like I'm
they're gonna light
just
up every
off
time they see him tote the
ever
rock.
so
They know
slightly
they've got an opportunity
each
to
time.
lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They want that clock to run.
Look at that mess. Like, make the tackle.
On that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45 on its way. Running toward the tape. Ripping through the defense and getting it all
Not
the way
enough
down
speed
to
to
the
get there.
24-yard
That's crazy.
line.
That's against a blitz right at the
This
middle, too.
offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance at coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense
I
cuts
wanted
it
to
down.
hot route that.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Here comes the option. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Fair catch called for and made. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
He was on the cornerback just sitting there.
Touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Timeout called by the defense, perhaps trying to get in a better alignment to stop this 2-point conversion attempt. Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 1st down for this offense. Give to the running back.
That speed
They
is
wrestle
crazy.
him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
It'll be a draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it.
And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game.
How about that for a momentum swing? The defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick,
Missed on
and
the
they
power.
get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You got caught.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Oh, man, get out there.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Offense getting set for 1st down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side.
Well, defense got to do better against the run.
Showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game.
Should have went heavier sets earlier.
If you love offense,
It really was just the run game that really killed us.
Going up and down the field.
And streaks.
Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the
He
ball.
really ain't
but
throw too
David,
many
I
other
feel like
passes. Had a
if you're a fan of defense,
drag
this wasn't your cup of tea.
and a play action flat pass.
You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but
There's probably a few others
you gotta
there
get
that
a
I'm
few
not
stops late in the
remembering,
game. You gotta get
but mostly
one,
some
actually,
streaks
not
and
one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late.
the
That's
run
why you
game.
got the
As you can
dub.
see, 9 of
That's
12. He
gonna
wasn't
do it
throwing
for
much.
us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm
Real
Reese
simple
Davis.
routes.
This has been
19 of
another
32. That one
presentation
first
of EA
interception
Sports
had me
College
upset.
Football.
That's all on Pinto. Halfback had a step. He has to put that out in front of him, and he didn't. So that sucks. Couldn't get the run game really going. See, this is where it was killing us here. Gonzalez was eating. Good job by Gonzalez. Had a 75-yarder. So when he was pressing on 4th down, tossed one up. Calcaterra had a good one as well. No, Calcaterra is the one that caught that on the press. Gonzalez caught them 2 long ones. No sacks given up, but a whole bunch of throw out of sacks. I just didn't have answers for like 0 blitzes. I didn't have a lot of good, like just knowing in my playbook where to go, knowing that he was going to 0 blitz on those. But we had folk open. We just timing of like one, there was a 4th down, there was a deep curl, a deep hitch, and he was open. It was an easy 1st down. He's not even going to get hit when he caught it. He get hit after he secured the catch, but still didn't get the ball off. The linebacker got in free. So Lelito, 11 tackles leading, 11 tackles, no, 10 tackles for a loss, 3 sacks. All seniors, or almost. Had the 1 interception, which was alert by me at the end. Had a pass deflection by Stenerud. I thought we should have had another one on one of those streaks. And the 1 defensive tutty by Lelito. We're right there, man. We had one that got knocked out, though. He didn't catch it. But he caught like 2 out of 3 streaks. Maybe 3 out of 4 on there. But either way. Let's see. San Diego State last game. And let's check the conference. It was right there. I didn't have to go into here, but 5-2. So everybody else is 5-2. Nebraska, who I have the win over, is also has 2 losses. Is Feds in? Yeah, Feds is in here. So that's my last division game next week. I mean, we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely going to drop in the rankings, so I definitely won't be in the bracket in the CFP. Yeah, I needed to win that one for the conference. I think we have a conference championship game. If so, it might be me and App State again, which will be good. I look forward to playing that one again. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. GG.